Welcome everyone. My name is Gabriel. I'm the co-founder of Glow High Yoga Studios in Huntington Beach, California. At Glow, we offer a very targeted hot flow type of a sequence that you can also find throughout the country in a variety of studios as well as around the world. So you can go to h3yoga.com, click on the link right here on the left side of the screen to discover all the various studios that have this incredible hot flow sequence. What I want to do today is talk to you about a pose called awkward. Awkward pose comes from the Hot 26 or the Bikram Style Yoga. It's a 3-pose variation that controls the upper legs, the lower legs, and then targeting the inner thighs. Let me show you the subtleties behind the pose so you can achieve maximum success when you go to either our studios or to any yoga studio that has a hot program based upon the Hot 26. So most of them will have this expression of awkward. So in awkward, I'm going to come for you from the side in front of you for a moment. Notice how I stand with my feet hip apart. At the Glow High Yoga Studio, we invite students to measure that there are 2 fists between their feet before they stand up. In the Bikram or the Hot 26, you're relying on the mirror in front of you to make sure that you can measure your feet correctly. On the outside edges of the feet, I'm going to try to make them parallel to one another like a number 11. I activate my legs, and then I bring my arms up in front of my shoulders. My 5 fingers all squeeze together, so that's very important for the success of the pose. Not only that, I squeeze my elbow, and my arm becomes so strong that if a monkey decided to jump from arm to arm, I will not collapse. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see the first expression of the posture. So the feet are hip apart. The arms stretch forward in front. We look at one thing in front of us. I'm going to draw my stomach in, lift my body up, and then I go back and I sit down into a chair. Now we all know how to sit in a chair, so try to sit down parallel to the ground. The weight is in the heels, but the toes stay on the floor. The arms are strong. I lift my chest up, I suck my stomach in. I lean back and I create an arch, a C curve in the low back. And then we stand up. The arms stay, the eyes look forward. And we come all the way up on the toes like a ballerina. So you want to be as high as you can on the toes. The arms are strong. Make sure you focus on that one spot. Notice the back is going to stay straight now. As I bend my knees, I sit down into the chair. My back is straight. I come up higher on the toes. I lift my knees up. So you hear the cues. Heels up, knees up, get up higher on your toes, arms strong, and then stand up, and the heels go down. The arms stay for the 3rd variation. Notice I'm going to lift my heels up a little bit, and then my knees come together. I squeeze my inner thighs. If you have any problems with your knees, you'll modify and stay with the 1st or 2nd variation. Otherwise, your knees are together, you're a little bit off the heel, you're on the toes, and then very, very slowly, with the back straight, you're going to sit down all the way down to your heels. To control the lower abdominals, we're going to point the knees downward a little bit. At the hot flow sequence, we then encourage you to lift up off the heels a little bit, squeeze your knees together, and then slowly come all the way up with your knees together. And then bring your feet together and your hands down. So this is how the variations are done for awkward pose. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully this helps you to achieve success in your practice. We have a variety of other videos that break down each of the poses in the hot sequence, in the flow sequences, in the yin sequences. So be sure to subscribe right here below to our channel or join our Facebook group, and we look forward to see you in person in one of our studios. Namaste.